G'day and welcome back to our Waking Little China campaign in Hearts of Iron 4, where we are trying to set up naval invasions of Japan, which is really not working at all. We did get into Nagasaki once, but then I didn't actually see how they overran it. I guess they had about 13 divisions around there onto one province. It was never going to go well. Now he only has 2 guys in Nagasaki. Good. So I've set up 2 naval invasions. One is with the 10 troops, the other's with 24. We don't actually have enough convoys for that, and be a long time until we do, so you know what we should actually do. Up in Beijing, just keep popping them out from there. Be nice if we had more civilian factories, but them's the breaks. So what are we making at the moment? 2 per week. So yeah, it's still a hell of a lot of weeks until we can do 2 invasions at once, but we can do 1 at a time for now. And terrible supply down there. So you know what? Let's cancel these guys. We'll send them over here for now. Which was their order. They were spread between these ones before. Alright. Put them back on their old orders for a bit. We'll still have this set up and possibly ready to go later on. But yeah, these guys are going to come over this side. So we've got 3 in there again. Yellow Army. It's ridiculous that the Japanese fleet keep hiding. So you can't even see where they are, there's no red. So the Americans are over here. Don't care who invades them. I mean, he's certainly close enough, but he's not even trying to control the coast of Japan. The Japanese aren't. Yeah, they're nowhere. I don't know, they've done something with the AI. It didn't work out. Done 10 days. Looks like he's not really going to change, so let's go set these guys up. Using 60, so we could do another 10. Should we grab... You know what? Screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add them on. It'll take them longer to prepare it, but that's how many we can actually send. Can literally send exactly 21 at the moment. So set it up for 24. High levels of resistance in the South Korea. Excuse me. Alright, we'll just repair it whenever we need to. And we could send somebody over there, but yeah. Now we just add these guys back to the Red Army instead. 144 convoys. See, that won't take too long. They'll still have to prepare after the convoys are done anyway. Alright, improved infantry equipment. Night vision, absolutely. It's the end of 45. The Chinese-Japanese war is still ongoing. Just because these idiots for some reason attacked us a second time. Why can you just attack China? Vichy France stole Afghanistan's colour. Look how close they are to capitulation. British Raj. Not particularly close at all. The Americans are the bulk of that army. God, look how much everyone else in ours is beefed up. Stupid Japan. Might have had a chance before. against our allies. How much was it for 15% for capitulation plus then 60? So that's not a great deal. Where does the rest of it come from? 13% for declaring on the Soviets. France capitulating. I guess it adds up. All these little bits, mostly. They still haven't attempted any kind of a Norman invasion. Or if they've got a fleet now. Yeah, really not. Well, don't know what happened to the British fleet. Alright, so we're making 3 per week. Not much air experience. Alright, Chemco, the Tzu Expo. Become our Marines. We just keep beefing up the Marine Corps. And since these guys aren't even done yet, let's just go edit the template. Thought the Marines were still... Shouldn't they be in here? Okay. Comes out separate. Marines. Not artillery. Marines, Marines, Marines. Marines, Marines. Combat with 20. Put us over the special forces limit, probably just because of how many we've got. We remove... How many were we allowed to do? We can do that many. Marines take some artillery for soft attack. Good defense, good attack. Give them a go with that. Then they're going to take a bit longer to train. Be ready in April. Alright, now we have enough convoys. Yellow army. Alright, give this another crack. And we're going to research piercing just in case they have tanks or something over there. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, so we should be landing on these 3. These guys, yeah, arrived a little late. Sorry, we'll probably lose this entire army. The Second Brazilian Republic joined the Allies. They just went democratic and joined straight out. Thought it was going to be a civil war. Others are all turning democratic. Must be the American thing. Okay. And of course there's 6 guys there now. There's 1 when we launched it. I was wondering where the rest of them, they are actually there. Alright, let's try and have a look at Osaka at least. Get in there before he does. Nope. And he's level 6. Oh, thanks for the nuke there, America. Once the dust clears, he's heading up there. I mean, it's got to be America nuking, because Japan's taken back Iwo Jima. Would have been awesome timing if we were ready to go there. The other guys had actually landed, and Japan's capitulated. Mao Zedong has announced that the cowardly Japanese nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Chinese forces throughout the country. Yeah, totally. The one guy failing to get into Osaka. So I think they've reworked the nukes in this patch as well, if that actually forced his capitulation. That was ridiculous. We'll take Manchukuo. The Americans are going to think they can get something, but we want to take all states in Korea. I guess we might as well take Sakhalin. We can get this, and we want wherever the resources are. Military factories and everything. No, let's just do it this way. 94, 90, 103. Take Kanzai. Hokkaido's okay. There's a lot more military factories there. 135 is too much, so we'll go for the 103. End that turn. Americans will probably want to take islands first anyway. Probably only get one out of this. Do Kanto. Alright. Extra dockyards there. We're actually behind at the moment. Can't take anything, can we? No. So yeah, he's just taken islands. '93, '94. Alright, Kushinetsu. Have to pass. Still have to pass. Because he's passing as well. Now we're in front, so we go Tokai. He can't do anything, we can't do anything. He passed again. Now we're in front. Take Jugoku. He's going to steal something and it's going to be annoying. 3 military, 2 civilian, 4 dockyards. Alright. He's actually dropped out. No, he changed the government. Fair enough. Take Okinawa. Satellite. Soviet Union up there. No. Manchukuo there. No. Alright. End that. Done. Took 14. He took 6. Korea was annexed. Qing China was annexed. It's all good. And then we have a ton of free factories, so let's throw the motorized in. And then, what do we actually need? What I really want to do is get a ton of transport planes, which of course we don't have to do like this anymore. Transport planes. We'll just sink everything into that. Alright, now. That was this guy. That's ridiculous. China's taken... Son of a bitch. Bloody cheats. Given back the land we stole fair and square. Alright, they will go... Oh, that was that. Alright, well we're going to have to reset everything anyway. So let's cancel everybody's orders. I'll go right to left. There to there. and around theirs. And then we'll have to have somebody here, unfortunately. Alright. So, they're going to move through Xinjiang. I'm going to try and move through Zubai Sanma. They will try and move... well, down there somewhere. Okay. Now we'd like to do it before they actually get into position. I don't suppose we get to infiltrate them again since they've just handed it back. We can infiltrate them, but then we can't actually trigger it for it to do anything. Alright, how many Syrian factories? You know, I should probably wait until we can just nuke China. What am I looking for? This one. Nuclear bomb, 76 days. And then we have to wait for the actual production of the uranium. Yeah, should probably start the war. If we have to, we'll come back and defend and then nuke everybody who comes around us. Although, then we won't be able to because our production will be over there. And we do need quite a lot of resources. Have 8 transport planes. US has cancelled the non-aggression pact. Alright, how is our actual production then? Because we're trying to knock out convoys. Let's... don't really care about the convoys anymore. So, flip these to the bottom. And then, what do we need? We're just going for transports first. They don't even have enough just for the transports. Decisions available. No. We're at war. Who are we at war with? We're at war with Siam. Well, that's crap. Means we can't even get out of this freaking faction still. Alright, what's going on over here? Why are they not... why are they not moving over here? These guys are unassigned, but these guys... alright. Oh, you know what? No. Yeah, it would cause the next province to have more supplies than it has capacity for. But that's not true, because the next zone's fine. It's just all the ones after that that are terrible. So at least get a bit closer. And then whoever is unassigned. Commander Chenyi. And I'm gonna need... can't ask for military access. Don't really want to do a naval invasion down there, but I guess I might have to. Oh, we can go from Guangxi. Of course. From here to this side of the river. Go both just in case. British port. That's his only port. Alright, prepare that one. And then our massive fleet of 4 submarines. There's 4 enemy ships there. Well, that could be a problem. Guess we have kind of enough convoys for some things. If we get rid of both of these, try building some more submarines. That would then become top priority. 6 enemy ships present. They are all Siams. And then we have a couple of extras. They will go back to making convoys. Oh yeah, we didn't choose another focus. Is there anything available? Dominate Japan. We demand state of Japan's subjugation. If it doesn't accept that, he'll never accept it. (17 to 18 units compared to us, and we're right there next to them. Did they join the Allies? They did. And India's holding out surprisingly long. We can't see that anymore. The Siamese War. No, the Yugoslavian-German War. What are we looking for? Right, just still on 36. Yeah, slowly collapsing. Alright, modification of government. Let's go for an aircraft designer. They're all mediums, but does fighter. Camco, fighter division. Haven't completed the thing that we need. We don't want that one. Ground support, air safety. It's the only one that would help with transports, I presume. And don't we have... No, we didn't get planes. Thought we were supposed to get some as part of the... Not that one. One of these. Camp Car, I thought we were supposed to get 100 or 50 odd planes or something. Alright. Terrible supply for our ridiculously large divisions. I have a problem with this. Especially when some of them could go there. Because they can't get through before they get there. Alright, the naval invasion is almost prepared. We only have 50% naval superiority, but we require 50%. Well, as soon as we finish another submarine, making 2 per month. Completed on the 7th of April, and we can't do the invasion till tomorrow. It's about 6 days out then. We have no planes that we could throw on to get it. Come on, 3 more days. And still making 100 PPSH 41s. Alright, now we've got supremacy. And here they come. And we'll give him force attack when he arrives, probably. We're spending 47, 47, 90 something, so we can do them both. Wonder if planning speed works for naval invasions. Huh. Alright, better anti-tank. Mechanised, no. Special force limit. And these guys are going to be April, won't they? Yep, they'll be out soon. Finish nuclear bombs. It'll take a while to actually produce them, but start getting ready to produce some jets, maybe. Of course, we have to make the actual strategic bomber to drop the bombs as well. We found his fleet, which is comprised of probably destroyers. Yeah, okay. Subs versus destroyers, perfect. There are some Japanese down here. Alright, one has landed. And wait for the rest. The British Raj have capitulated. Alright, so we want Marines and paratroopers. You know what? Let's go for paratroopers. Come on. Actually stuck in there now. But somehow we're beating his guys. Oh, the subs wrecking the destroyers. Okay. It's a little annoying that one made it through just to get killed. Now all these other guys are there. Ooh, he's leaving the capital. So if we can win this fight, we can just walk in. Something like that. He has low supply. Okay, good thing the Japanese are still in there then. Oh, now he's arrived. Damn it. In that case, we're going to grab one guy to try and come around. Then we're going to grab 3 to come and directly attack. That couldn't work for us. Oof, actually will. In that case, one of these guys is going to go directly to Bangkok. Just need to hold the rest back long enough to get in there. Alright, with that done, we've got nobody else anywhere near close enough. Last stand. Something like that. Attach and charge. Alright, so all we really need to do is survive in this port. Which, while we have the supplies, is fine. Let's create a fallback line there. Want to hold this side of the river. Come on, shouldn't be allowed to pull out. State of Japan defiant. A diplomatic note to the State of Japan has apparently been leaked to the press, which is now in an uproar. Even the international newspapers have written very uncomfortable editorials calling our reasonable request of consultation, meddling in internal affairs, a dangerous precedent, and even naked imperialism. Needless to say, the Japanese government has refused to discuss the matter any further and has indicated that bringing it up again would lead to suspension of diplomatic contacts entirely. Measures shall be taken. Okay, well. Gain a thing against Xinjiang. Night Vision 2 was the last of them. Could do Mountaineers or get our support companies beefed up. There we go. Alright, that's looking unfortunate. Other guys going to be arriving soon. Got some on the way. No, now the defense is okay. No, it's not. Well, it is and it isn't. Hopefully they still have poor supply themselves. Wow, that's some serious defense. Country, commander skill, commander ability bonus, description advantage, and the huge base value we threw in there. So we just need to take his cities, I guess, to cut his supplies. HoI. And did we? No. Didn't know. All right. Gonna just have lost that. The supply is still fine then. These guys are all here. I get the feeling they didn't arrive. No, that's them coming in. Okay. Was it this 24? Nope, it was this 24. Alright, they're on the boats. And we don't have to take a whole lot. Major faction member. Well, hurry up and get in there, guys. Seriously. There we go. Now it poured in. But completely undersupplied. And literally just lost the lot. Because they didn't have time. Oh, god damn it. Just because it was the goddamn day that they arrived. Alright then. We did have one lot of Marines finished, yeah? Probably two of them now. No, it's 24. Put them under the German or the Russian. Let's go for the Russian. And what is your problem exactly? Alright. We're going to set up another naval invasion. And I'm thinking this time... That's more like it. Alright, take a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, it's okay for them. But then we're going to split half of them out. And they're actually going to do it from a different port. And head up to Bangkok again. Can't do that. Let's go something like this. Alright. 84 days from now. Did that set up properly? No, you're still saying 24. That should be 12 and 12. Okay. So 42 days from now, we can launch all of them. Pretty sure we sunk all of their fleet. He still has one ship somewhere. We have 11 now, though. So we'll keep building up our submarine fleet. Special Forces about to finish. So between these, division training time goes up. Defense and organisation, or capacity multiplier and division training time down. This one, supply grace. Well, I probably should have gone for that. Training time goes up for everything though. Our supply minus 10. Supply grace, 2 days. I think we're happy to go to this path. Then the last one, soft attack, acclimatization, special. Yeah, no, we're fine. And I've got one nuclear reactor built. It's going to take a year. Must have just finished building it. That would have been finished a long time ago. Okay. Well, need them reactors. Oh wow, our war support. Why is that so low? Offensive war. How the hell is this an offensive war? Japan declared war on us and brought Siam in. Now we're still defending against Siam, so it's become... Alright, fine. Entrench. And what's the deal with this guy? He needs to have... probably just a bunch of these. You know what? He can go and die doing a naval invasion from here to... He'll be first. It's only Siam we're at war with. Maybe he can come around the other side. Try and get as many troops to the south as we can. He's not going to be allowed to do that because of the Straits of Malacca. know what, let's get him to wait. He can line up with these guys. Alright, and not this one. One China policy, and then we'll try and do integrate Tibet. I doubt they'd say yes, because we're not bordering them or anything. Announcement command line gives a thing on Arunachal Pradesh. One of the following must be true. He's the subject of another country. I mean, you can't even go that way anyway, so that's all we're allowed. And then what would we want? Probably air production. Naval production, I don't know. Alright, integrate Tibet. And these guys are ready to go. I should have done him first because he's further away. And has to go further. Mao Zedong proclaims one China policy. Speaking before a group of supporters, Mao Zedong today announced a major shift in his government. Previously, Mao Zedong was willing to tolerate that some parts of China were largely independent. This is now over. From today onward, the PRC will consider all of China to be their responsibility as the sole government of China. Anyone found refusing orders from the only legitimate Chinese government is to be considered a rebel or a traitor and will be dealt with accordingly. It remains to be seen, however, if the Mao Zedong government can make good on the threat, or if it will remain a mere propaganda move designed to shore up support in the population. We will unite all of China, eventually, if they don't have too many men, which they obviously do. Alright, well, how's our effort to build up? Infantry equipment, support equipment. Okay, let's really start knocking out some armies then. 52 is our limit. And I have to do them back from the line a little. Yep. What are these guys missing? Not enough special forces gap. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to fail a few of these landings. But a bunch more of them will succeed. Alright, and over here. You know what? Let's actually just get this guy running up to a city. The more land we can take, the more people they're going to have to pull back. It's going to be a failure there. If we can get these guys in, might still have enough supply grace. They're moving still, or trying to get there. This guy failed and he's heading home. Alright, somebody down there, obviously. 14% of the way to a nuke, and how close are they capitulating here? 6%. So, because that's worth 10, 1, 1. Yeah. Obviously have to take Bangkok. Alright, it's the amount of time that it takes for them to go anywhere. No, lost them. Well, we gave it a shot. Gonna have to nuke them, I think, which of course does mean we have to build the ones we haven't even researched yet. No. It's worse than invading Japan. Don't get any choice of which city you want to go for. We can take HoI, which means they'll have no supplies. Alright, well, they are literally supplyless now. So we'll have a crack at this, get rid of them, we can at least, I don't know, hold a bit of this southern end. Can we build a dockyard? Maximum level reach already or no slots available? 3 naval, no I don't want a dockyard, I want a naval base. Down there. As the top priority. Alright. Some defense going on. Should be able to beat these guys. They can't get their organisation back up now. We don't have supply either, so yeah, get into trouble here. As long as we can hold out until this is done, I guess. Kota Baharu. British Malaya, we could offer military access. They don't want it. Alright, so they're dead. So we can get in here. They still have 26 divisions. And now they're punching through us. Alright, I'm thinking defend there. There's 8 guys won't be able to get in. But at least this one's jungle. We should really do it that way. Well, we need time to let's get them in. Alright. Give us a port. Couple of days. Should be able to hold on that long, hopefully. Got a quarter of a nuke built. And should be coming up, yeah, 5 days out. So Marines 3 is the last one, so we can use him to get strategic bombers started. Then we need to get some fighters built as well for air superiority. Alright, let's start ripping down this way. And there's our port. So, do we have supplies? We do, just. But we're going to keep building this up, get more supplies in. Alright, Marines 3. Okay, 2. Strat bombers 1. Alright, well, we can hold this. We'll probably need an airbase down there later, but that'll do for now. So, I'm going to take a short break here, and when we come back, we will try to capitulate Siam so that we can get back to war with China, like we've been waiting to for ages. Alright, thanks for watching. See you soon.